Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube, Mathematics with Hedo. Thank you for the subscriptions. Please keep bringing them on. Today we'll be dealing with Euclidean Geometry. Euclidean Geometry. Okay, let's have a recap of some of the things that we did on the geometry, that is, angles and straight lines, because this will guide us into some of the questions that we're going to be solving under Euclidean geometry. Let's have this. If you have this, peradventure, you have this, you have this, A, you have this to be B. Of course, you know A plus B will equal to 180. Why? They are angles on a straight line. Or you say they are supplementary angles. Good. What if you have this? What if we have this? What if we have this? Decide to make a line this way. I have this. I have this. I have A. I have B. I have C. I have D. Of course, let me call this E. E and B supplementary on the angles on a straight line. Good. The same thing with A and D. While A is equals to B, why? Vertically opposite angles. C and D, their angles within parallel lines, so they will sum up to 180. Of course, you know again, C and B, they are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles, and let me quickly show the Z angle. The Z angle, A and C, Z angles, they are alternating angles. So those are some of the things we want to talk about. Just a recap. Let's have some questions. Now, if we have okay, let's have some questions. Have this. We have this question. Here we have nothing given. Here we have 120. Here we have B. We are told to look for B. Of course, we should know our B. Since 120 plus B will give us 360 and 180 angle on the straight line. So you have 180. If you subtract 120 from that, you should have your P, and that should be 60 degrees. Straightforward, right? Good. Let's have another question. Look at this. Let's look at something like this. This place you have it to be 45 degrees. You have this to be y degrees. You have this place to be 5x plus y degrees. And you have this place to be 2x plus 2y degrees. We are now told find x and y. Now, based on what we know, this is why we're going to solve this question. We know already the 2x from our knowledge of angles on a straight line, are we? So we have 2x plus 2y to be plus 45 to be equal to what? 180, and that implies 2x plus 2y. Subtract 45 from 180. What do you have? So you are going to have you have 135 equals to 135 as equation 1. Then you also have 5x plus y again, that is equal to 180. So you are going to be having 5x. So let me just write them into two equations together. You have 2x plus 2y is equals to 135. Then you have 5x plus 2y is equals to 180. So what do? We solve them. These are two equations. 1, 2. Two simultaneous equations to solve using elimination method. Subtract. So here you have minus 3x plus nothing. Put 0 here. 2y minus 2y is gone. This can be equal to 135. So that's minus 45. So that implies, so you have that minus 3x is equal to minus 45. So minus 45, dividing both sides by minus 3. Let's cancel this, minus cancel that. Minus divided by minus is plus. So x will be what? 3 in 4, 1. And then the 1 in 15, that's 5. So x is 15. Let's get for y. Recall equation 1. You can substitute x into equation 1 or 2. Okay, let's try equation 1. So you have 2 open bracket 15 plus 2y, that will give you 135. So this is 30. So 2y can be equal to 135 minus 30. So 2y can be equal to what? 105. Dividing both sides by 2. What do you have? Have your y to be equal to 105 divided by 2, 52.5. So that is question 1. You have more questions? Let's move. So that's how you solve a similar question. Let's have another question here. Look at this question. You have this 1, 2, 2, 3. You have this transverse line. You have this angle to be 117, and you have this place to be given as x degrees. So from what we said in the previous video, or what the a recap I did at the beginning of this video, you should know what to do here. Now there are different ways you can go. You can just say, okay, the relationship between 117 and x, if they are corresponding angles, is glaring, it's clear. Or you want to go gradually, you can just say, okay, this the same thing as 117 vertically opposite angles. Then you go again, you look out for this place. Yes, 117 and that angle will be equal to 180. So you have 180 and 117. That is 63. So this place is 63. I haven't gotten this place. This place is also 63. This is 63, isn't it? Then you look out again. This place, if this place is 63, this angle on a straight line. This place will definitely be 117. 117. Then 117, this vertically opposite angles. This 117 also. So I haven't gotten this. What do you do again? You go the same way. This place 63 and this angle equal to 180, that is 117. So here 117 and angle x, they will sum up to 180, angle on a straight line. So automatically x is 63 degrees. This is 63. Okay, yeah. So x is 63 degrees. 117 and x, they are not corresponding angles. Sorry for that error if you got that. They are not corresponding angles. So if you go gradually this way, you will get your answer. So you have x to be 63 degrees. That is question. We have other examples. Now, if you have something like this, let's see this. You add something like this. And something like this. Something like this. Like this. 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 This place. Okay. Let's show that. This space is 2, 3, 2, 2. This is 220 degrees. This place is 20 degrees. You are now told to look for this angle, call this K, to find. Okay. So how do we solve this? Okay. You can go different ways too. Anyways, you should know 220 plus 20. Let me call this x plus x. That is 360. So x definitely will be equal to 360 minus 240 and that will be equal to 0, 2, that is 120 degrees. So x is 120 degrees. And if x is 120 degrees, then we call this place y. I name the angle y. I know definitely that x plus y is 180. How? They are angles between two parallel lines. See these parallel lines? The angles between parallel lines. So sum up to that. So you have this x value 120 plus y is equals to 180. So y definitely will be 180 minus 120, and that is 60 degrees. That is 60 degrees. So if y is 60 degrees, so y is 60 degrees, automatically, if you do this, let me do something. You have this. This is a Z angle. This is parallel line like this. So this and this, y and k, they are what? They are vertically opposite angles. Z angle. So what does that imply? That implies since y is 60, I've written that before, 60 degrees. K is 60 degrees. So K, okay, let me just note this. If you don't see that, you will not get that. So y is equals to k. Y vertically, you know, we have alternate angles. So definitely y k will be equal to 60 degrees. That is done. Next one, we have a couple of them we are dealing with. So if you have a question like this, let me explain something before I give the next example. We are still working on Euclidean geometry. If you have this, there's something I do before I started the class. If you have something like this, okay, this, now out there you have x, here you have y, here you have z. You should know x plus y plus z is equal to 360. We call them angles between, angles between parallel lines, because there are three, some of them to 360. Don't forget, when we add something like this, this plus this is x, this is y, this will give you 180. You see that? So don't forget that idea. So 360. What if there's an extension here? Will be an extension, and I write this place, I put this place to be a, I put this place to be b. You can equally say that y can be equal to a plus B. Why? We call Y to be angle between acute angles to the extreme. As a principle. So let's have some of these examples. Let's have example. I have example on this. Look at this. So I illustrated two things there. Two things. Now, you look at the example on the two. So you have let's have this. Okay, you have this. So here you have 110 degrees. Here you have x. And here you have 120 degrees. So from the first illustration I made, if you know x plus 110 plus 120 should be equal to 360. So definitely x. As 110 plus 120, that is 230. 3 minus 230. So definitely this will be 130 degrees. So x is 130 degrees. So you have that sorted. Now we have another example. We have this. Let me wipe this. Sorry for that. You have something like this, just like what I drew in the course of the beginning of the video. So you have like M here. This is given like this, not this, and you have this being parallel to this, then you have this being parallel to this, but you are not given this angle alone. You are given 35 here, and here we are given 65 degrees. So let me change the values. Here you are given 70 degrees. Let's say this 70 degrees. And of course, this make it too big, 30 degrees. We're now told to find this. Call this y. To find y degrees. What do we do? Now there's a principle, a method of extending lines. Do that as much as possible as you can, so that it can help you out when you're solving a question. So let's go. Yeah, I can decide to indicate it. parallel line here. Yes, so that this can be parallel to this. If it's parallel to the one at the top, it won't make any sense. But if it is parallel to this one, we get something out. So let's do that way. If it's parallel to this line, it will make it parallel to this. So I know I have this. Are you seeing the two parallel lines? Yes. So that I can have a Z angle between them. So automatically, yes, I've gotten what I want. So this is a Z angle. And then we have this. Z. This place will be 30 degrees. This implies this place is 40. You see that? So if that place is 40, what else do we need? This is parallel to this. This and this are parallel. So we have, are you seeing this? Let me use a marker to indicate this. This is a Z angle to this. Are you seeing that? So this 40. Automatically, this place becomes 40. And if this place is 40, what do we have? Another Z angle. This place becomes 40 degrees. So automatically, y is equal to 40 degrees. Do you understand that? Good. We'll move to the next question. So moving right away, we have another example, and on this, look at this, the straight line has something like, something like this here, and here we have this. So this is drawn here. This place is known as X. This is 88 degrees. This is 4x, and this is x. So we can call this P, this angle P. We are told to find x. So what do? I believe if we indicate a broken line from here, that would definitely be of help. Yes. So I can get this angle. I can try to get this angle. This is not angle P anyway. A portion of P. Let me call this T. So T plus 88 should give you 180. Yes. So T can be equal to 180 minus 88. So what's 180 minus 88? That is 92. The portion of this is 92. Good. So what else? Don't forget that this T and this, they are on a straight line. Yes, they are on a straight line. If I get T, I can get this portion, and if I get this portion, let's see how that will help me out. Let's see. So here 92, we have this side on a straight line. So I have, or I can do this way too. Can you see this? So I have this place. So that, yeah, I think it's better. So we have this. You will get it this way too, but you have to solve for different angles before you finalize your answer. So this portion, I can call this place 180 minus 88. Yes. And already x plus 4x plus 180 minus 88. L, this thing should give me 360. Yes. The angles between parallel lines. So the summation of three of them should give us 360. I said, yeah, let's go with this. Instead of going this way. So we get the same, we have the same answer. So what do we have? You have minus the theta is 92. So 5x is equal to 360 minus 92. Yes, 360 minus 92. We have 268. So 5x equal to 268. Dividing both sides by 5. Automatically x 268 divided by 5 by 53. So you have 53.6 is what we should have. Yeah. We have other questions. Let's see this question. Look at this. We have something on what I explained the other time. I want the video to capture all those areas of Euclidean geometry. So you have this, Okay, let's solve this first. Have this, and now have this. Giving this place to be 50 degrees. I'm giving this place to be y degrees. I'm giving this place to be 100 degrees. The total find y. Find y. So how do we go? From what I gave at the inception of the time I mentioned middle angle between two acute extreme angles. Yes. So y is supposed to be equal to, normally y is supposed to be equal to 50. 50 is an acute angle plus open bracket. There's another acute angle here, which is this. We need this angle. Yes. So here this place will be 180 minus 100. So that will be 50 plus 80. Automatically y is equal to 130 degrees. Understood? Simple. Next question. We have something like this. Let's say we have this. First, the second. We're giving this place as 40. We're giving this place as 80. Given this place as 70. Given this place as 50. We are now told to find to find this. Find hex. How do we go is a question. There are different ways you can solve this question. I mean different ways that you can go and you solve it out. Yeah, different ways. Now let's go by the first approach. The easiest of it all is to draw additional broken lines that will give us a good head. So let's go this way. If you have this, okay. I have here too this. Yeah. So I can say here, let me use another marker. I can see here this, you can see this Z angle here. This. Look at this. Oh, let me use this. I see that Z angle. So automatically this place, this angle will be 40. That's alternate angle. It should be 40. This place too will be 40. 40 is left, so this is 40. Isn't it? So that one do we need? Let's say we are looking for another y. Let's call this y. This one, this place should be 50. This angle is 50. Automatically, this place will be 20. This angle will be 20. And if this is 20, y2 will be 20. Yeah. So let me write it down. This y will be 20. But this x will be 40. So x, of course, here, so I do 40 degrees. If you have to look for x plus y, that will be 40 plus 20, and that is equal to 60 degrees. So we've solved that also. Good. Now we move very close to the end of this video. We move to this. Move to this. Let's see this. Look at this question. We have this, 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 this. We have 2y. Is 4y. We have this place to be 1, 2, 6. I use 130. What I said is a middle angle. These are two extreme acute angles, so automatically 130 is equal to 4y plus 2y. So 130 can be equal to 6y. Then divide both sides by 6. Variably y can be equal to, you have 2, 1 left, in 10 I have 1, remainder 4, in 40 that is 6, remainder 4 again, so like 67 degrees. So that's what you have as y, approximately. Now let's go, still moving forward, close to the last video here now. So we have this. Let's say we have now there are instances where you have angles between exterior, not just acute angles now. So we need to walk into that realm. Yes. So let me see an example on that. Let's do this. Okay. We have this, this, I have this, 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 is 102 degrees, and this is 130. This is y. Look at those two extreme angles. Do you realize that those two extreme angles, they are not acute angles? If they were to be acute angles, I've used it using this formula we were using before. But now, this is y is still a middle angle. Y is still a middle angle, but the middle angle is out of these parallel lines. These are parallel lines. It's out of the parallel line. So what's the method? You pick the one closest to y, which is 130, then minus the second. You look for the other angle for this end. Yeah. Let me try to extend this. You have this. You need this angle. Do you get it? So that will be 130 minus the supplementary angle to 102. So that will be minus 180 minus 102. So what do we have? I 78. So you have 130 minus 78. I is 52. Y definitely is 52 degrees. The same thing will go for if you have something like this. Okay, you can try this. I'm not going to solve it. Try this. The same approach. If you try this, you have this is 130. Is 102, and this is, let's say, F. I'm looking for F. Use the same approach, you get the same, you get your final answer. Solve that. Then let's end this video with this question. We have this. I have 150 here. You have this place to be y. You have this place to be 30. There's no how we can just solve this. Actually, this is a middle angle. I'm saying that, yes, this is a middle angle. But this one, we need the extreme of this. We don't have it. Normally 180 minus this should give us this. So, okay. Okay. But if we go this way, what if we do this? Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. If we do this, we get something out of this. This place becomes 30. Yes or no? Yeah. 150 plus 30 give you 180, and two interior angles, so the triangle to the exterior angle relationship between them is 30 to 60. Good. By alternate angles, this angle is equal to 60. So of course y will be 180 minus 60, and that is equal to 120 degrees. Thank you for joining me. Please do subscribe. If you want to reach me on this contact. So I see you some other time.